Hi guys, welcome back. Alpha Omega occasionally here, and thank you all for your support and your supportive comments on my last video about vertigo. That was yesterday, and I can tell you that I feel about 95% better. I mean, really, I won't go into details because I don't want to repeat what we covered in the last video. This video is not about that. And thanks again for your support and all your suggestions. I've taken them all on board. I really have. This video is about paying tax in Thailand. It's that time of year again. In fact, I'm a bit late. My wife is doing the tax return, but I'm going to show you what I have to do to facilitate that tax return. So if you're used to paying tax in Thailand, and maybe you're not, or maybe you should be, but you're not, but whatever. The online tax return website is all in Thai. I wish you the best of luck with it if you're doing that on your own. I'm quite fortunate that my spouse is a banker. So she did it for me last year, she's doing it for me again this year. I told you our relationship is back on an even keel. But here's the deal. In order to facilitate that tax return, I first have to go to the bank to get a 1-year statement from the 1st of January 2025 until the 31st of December 2025. I double checked that with her this morning. They're the dates she told me. So I need my bank book and I need my Irish passport. Well, you don't need an Irish passport, you just need your passport. But one of the things that dawned on me when she said, I need your bank statement in Thai from between the 1st of January 2025 and the 31st of December 2025, it dawned on me that I'll be giving her access to every single financial transaction that I have made between the 1st of January 2025 and the 31st of December 2025. And it's all in Thai. And you're saying, so what? So what? Would you want your wife to have complete access to every single transaction you've made in the space of a year? Anyway, I'm rest assured in the knowledge that she'd be looking at the figures rather than the details, because it's a mammoth undertaking. So we're going down to the bank armed with our 2 important documents. And one other thing that I never mentioned to you, or I haven't mentioned to you before, I use this stuff. This is thorough formal impact. That's what it's called, formal impact. This is the stuff that, because it's 42 degrees in Bangkok at this time of year, it was 42 degrees yesterday, it's heading that way today, you've got to keep yourself fresh. This is so refreshing, and it smells El Toro. There you go. By the way, the Spanish word for bull is El Toro, the bull, and in Gaelic it's Antarov. It's very similar-ish. Anyway, you didn't need to know that, but I bet you're glad you do. We're on the way to the bank to do this, and we'll see what transpires and how much it costs me to avail of this service of getting 1 year's bank statements. So come with me. Well guys, we've arrived at the bank, and there's something I want to tell you I didn't tell you before. I bank with Siam Commercial, SCB, the purple one. But I also bank with Casacorn Thai, and I used to have my current account. Oh, your man's reversing, wait a sec. I'm always in the way. I used to have my current account with Casacorn Thai, you see. But my wife's a manager of 2 branches of Casacorn Thai. And therefore, if she was to print off herself my bank statements, she could do if I had my current account still in Casacorn Thai. My Visa money is in Casacorn Thai. I have an account for that. But my current daily ATM is here, and there's various reasons why I switched or opened up a new account for my ATM. One, because I prefer to keep things private to as much as I can. And that's basically it. I mean, I don't see any difference between the service, or do I? I must say, banking services in Thailand are fantastic. They always are. They've always have been. But I'm going to go in here. Security always gives me a salute. They hold the door open for you. I trust to leave my camera out here while I go in there, which I'm going to do, but I'm not going to leave it running. I'm going to leave it with security because I'm not going to walk into a bank with a bloody rig. I mean, I'm going to take a photograph here now, and I'll show you. If you hadn't thought about doing this before, I'll show you what I'm talking about in terms of a rig. I'll make it into a video. Sure, why not, Dave? There, you can see now what it's like. I'm not walking into the bank with that. There's no way, Jose. Talk about being conspicuous or inconspicuous. Anyway, sweating like a pig. Let's go and see if we can do this. This is the first step on our tax journey in Thailand. How about that? Make way for the motorcycles. They won't make way for you. There you are, done and dusted. Took 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 200 baht. That's what it costs. Unbelievable service. And I always say this about Thailand. Customer service is just second to none. It's a little bit daunting knowing that every single thing I've done financially through a bank, or through my ATM, or through my scanning. I tell you one thing, I'm learning something. You live and learn. I'm going to deal in cash as much as possible from now on. I'm going to scan as little as possible because scanning comes up with all the details of where you were and what you were doing. Not that you'd want to keep that secret, but it's nice to have privacy, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's not the first step on the way to getting your Thai tax sorted. The first step is to get your Thai tax number. And I had to go through bureaucracy to get that. I've had it for over a year because I paid my tax last year. This new rule came into effect from the 1st of January 2025. Now, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I paid me taxes for 2024. And now I'm paying me taxes in 2026 for 2025. So this is my second time doing it. And getting the tax number wasn't easy, but now I have it. And some people would criticize me and say, well, why did you bother registering for a tax? Now you're on the radar. Well, you see, they're going to know anyway, because money's coming into your account and it shows up, and you have to give your passport. Well, number one, obviously to open your account, but I had to give my passport to get this, obviously for identification for the account, obviously. But they know who you are and they know what you're doing. So if you're not paying tax, I'd suggest, if you're getting money coming in, I'd suggest you start soon. Maybe I'm wrong, but according to the people who are in the know, i.e. Integrity Legal, and I take a lot of what he says for gospel, as gospel, maybe you would disagree with me, I don't know. But anyway, that's it. So we're on the way to getting our tax sorted. I don't know what I'm going to do now, but I will tell you what I will do is get out of this heat, because it is stifling. Talking about me vertigo the other day, people were saying the heat has a lot to do with it. Well, I can tell you what it is today. At this moment it's 34, but it says it feels like 39, and it definitely does. Let's go and get something to cool ourselves down. I'm after walking the guts of a kilometre, and you know something? It's absolutely stifling. It's absolutely stifling. It's getting hotter and hotter in Thailand. It really, really is. Gee whiz. So normally I'd sit down in a restaurant at this stage and have something to eat, and we talk some more about what we're doing, you see. But it's just too hot, and there's a bit of a breeze where I'm standing. Normally I do that, but I might do that a bit later on when we walk some more. But all I want now is something ice cold with no sugar, because I'm conscious of me vertigo, you see. And no dairy, because apparently dairy, there's proteins in dairy that don't, whatever, I'm not a doctor, you know yourself. I've got to have something cold. Give me a second. So I found my way into a 7-Eleven just for the aircon. I'm trying to incorporate exercise into my routine, and that's why I'm walking. And you're wondering why I'm wearing long trousers, because I prefer to. I just don't like wearing shorts. What can I get? I've never done this before. I have never done this before. I'm always a hot coffee, hot tea person. Choco boom. Latte. That doesn't look very much like a latte to me. Thai tea. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Thai tea, iced Thai tea. So I wonder which cup do I use? I can use the large or the medium, 20 baht. The medium will do. I've never done this before, so bear with me. I gone for the wrong fucking one. Whoops. I've gone for the latte. Well, I've gone for the wrong one. It smells okay. I think I put ice in this, do you? Oh, you do put ice in this. I should have done that before. Hang on, let me see. I should have done this before. Okay. Jeepers creepers. I told you I've never done this before. Okay, thank you. So, oh, bite Maya, it's okay. So let's enjoy this outside. I've never tried this before. Let's see. Do you know? That's delicious. That is absolutely amazing. That's the latte in 7-Eleven. Ice latte. Gee whiz. I'm not too much. I'm not sure how much this will hydrate you, because coffee is a diuretic. But it certainly cools you down. After 13 years, more than 13 years in Thailand, I'm beginning to see, well, I'm not beginning, I've just realised why Thais enjoy their ice stuff. If you're wondering why I'm holding my horses by talking, what language is this? I mean, what is that? That's not Thai. It's not Laotian. Is it Urdu or something? I don't know. It's not unfamiliar. I've seen it before, but it's not Thai. But why would they advertise that? True DTAC 5G in that language. Oh, it's Myanmar. They have it in Myanmar and Cambodian. That's Myanmar. God, I thought Thai was bad. I thought Thai was bad. There are no litter bins in Bangkok, as you know, as you do know as well. The only place to find litter bins is outside the 7-Eleven. So let's brave the heat again. I have a long way to go. I've stopped here because I'm on the walk home, and I'm trying to, as I said, I've stopped here. I'm trying to incorporate some exercise into my daily routine and my daily videos. But you may remember this place if you're a regular viewer to the channel. I brought 15 empty gin bottles here once for recycling. It's a recycling depot. I got 5 baht. I'll say it again, 5 baht. She sits there, I don't know if you can see her, the older woman. She sits there with her notebook and her weighing scales. And all and sundry, bring all and sundry here. And I'd say they make a fortune. A lot of Thais who don't pay tax, because the casual economy here doesn't pay tax, that's why it's called the casual economy. People make their living by bringing truckloads or motorcycle trolley loads of plastic bottles, aluminium cans here. They get a 50 baht, 100 baht if they're lucky, and that's how they make their money. And they don't pay tax. You see, not all Thai people pay tax. This is my observation. The average, now again, I won't say this for certain, but it's my understanding that the average street trader doesn't pay tax. That's why it's called a casual economy. I'd say the owners of this place do, because they turn over, I'd say, a huge amount. Your man's sorting. He's sorting the... Can you see him? What a job in this heat. Sorting the metal from the metal, and the metal from the plastic, and the plastic from the metal, and the metal from the cardboard. And I'm getting looks. Sure, I always do. I'm a Farang, but I'm a Farang who pays his taxes. Unlike a lot of Thais. Well, I don't know if you can see that there behind me. We're talking about paying taxes. So I pay me taxes, but I'm also paying a lot more for my gasoline. I get 91. That's the green one there, unleaded. It's alcohol, wishful thinking. Gasohol. Where are we? 43.63. That's gone up by at least in the region of 10 baht per litre. And you can see the diesel, 70 baht per litre, nearly 7, well, it's 70.49 baht per litre. And then the other diesel 95, 53.09, diesel, so all diesel is over 50 baht per litre in Thailand. Jesus, and now LPG, you can't see it behind the sign there, LPG is what the taxi drivers use. That's 15.59, so 15.5 baht per litre, which is still for nothing. But there you go, here's a thing. So not only do I pay my taxes, but I'm paying through the nose for my gasoline. But I suppose everyone all over the world is doing that. Press on, it's getting really, really hot. Whoa. Jesus, lads, it's hot. I'm after covering about over 3 kilometers, and I'm absolutely worn out. Now, it's a taxing experience. It really, really is, in every sense of the word. I've lost fluid. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to ask you to reconvene momentarily for you, but it'll be a little while for me. But I stress momentarily for you. I just got to get myself back together again. Exercise, fluids, I'll beat vertigo. I will, with your help, and thanks again, lads. And I just want to say at this stage, everybody who showed a concern for me in my previous video about vertigo, there's just some of you who have helped me along and buy me a coffee. Thank you so much, lads. I really, really appreciate it. Genuinely. I've messaged you all individually as well. But thanks again. If you want to help me out and buy me a coffee, you can scan the QR code or click the link below, because it really does help. I swear to God, I just need fluid now. Do you know, this week in Thailand has been the hottest week that I can remember. I couldn't go and sit in a restaurant now and eat food. I just couldn't. I just couldn't even entertain the idea. It's just too goddamn hot. I mean, look, I have to get new baseball caps because these are all smelly. No matter how much you wash them, once it gets to the smelly stage, they're in the smelly stage. The sweat is running into my eyes. This is a taxing experience. Stay tuned, lads. I'll be back momentarily. Hi guys. Well, it's the very next day. I didn't realise when I said I'd reconvene, or we would reconvene, that it would carry on to today, but however it has. I furnished my wife with the bank statements, and I thought she was going to do the tax last night, but she hasn't done it. She said now she'll do it after Songkran. But the deadline, as far as I know, is the 31st of March. Now, I'm not Thai, so I don't know. You're not Thai, so maybe you don't know for sure. I don't know. But I am paying my tax. That's the bottom line. And it's something that will be a weight off my mind, believe me, when it's out of the way. But something I want to do now, I want to get out of this heat. It is no joke. It is no joke. It is getting hotter in Thailand. It definitely is. I've never experienced this. Never experienced heat like this for such a prolonged period. It says it's 31, but it feels like 39. Believe me, it feels like 39. It's incredibly hot. Wow. Let's go and find somewhere to eat because I need to have my breakfast. So lads, I'm finding this weather very taxing altogether, and I'm not just trying to play on words, but I mean, I'm just using the term because we're talking about tax. I'm using my microfiber cloth to clean my brow, which I shouldn't do. Oh God. I could say that, as I said, once this is over, it's done with. I don't want to make this video a double-headed thing, like we're talking about two separate subjects. But you do know that I suffer from vertigo. And when I had that vertigo attack in my last video, that's when I made my last video. That was on, today is Thursday, that would have been Tuesday. I was pretty bad, but I did the ep-line maneuver. Thank you so much. Thank you. No problem. But I did the ep-line. This is lovely. This is cow mudang. That's what I asked her for, and that's what she gave me. That's rice with red pork, cow mudang, with the consomme. I'm sure this is going to be good for vertigo. Wow, that's hot. That is hot. The tax thing, I will say this much about it, that as a non-resident in Thailand, I'm resident, but I don't have a residency visa. I pay tax, but I don't benefit in any way, shape or form, really, as a result of doing that. The only benefit I can, arguably, the only benefit, no, it's not arguably, it's a fact, the only benefit I do have is the fact that I'm afforded the privilege of living here for another year. Oh, dear God. I'm switching from Pepsi to water because, what else will I put in this? Because the Pepsi is just, it doesn't work well with vertigo. What is this? Oh, this is peanut, I think. Give a bit of crunch. Whoops-a-daisy. So let's get stuck into this. The food aspect of this channel has become part of what the channel is about. Because as I said before, food is part of Thai culture. It's one of the biggest parts of Thai culture. And to ignore it would be ignore part of Thai life. So let's see what this is like. Very speedy, by the way. Very, very quick. When I ordered it, I literally sat down and it was here within 2 minutes. That's lovely. I'll take a spring onion. The only reason I'm not eating the end of it is because I haven't had the opportunity to wash my hands, and that's something about street side restaurants in Thailand. There's no bathroom facilities, generally speaking, for customers to wash their hands or to do anything else for that matter. So, just be careful what you do when you're handling food. And the reason I'm concerned about my hands, I'm using a tripod, and I extend and distend the tripod, and I hold onto the feet of the tripod and push them up. So therefore, the tripod's on the street, so therefore it's picking up whatever's there. If you pay your tax, or rather, if you are paying your tax in Thailand, are you doing it yourself? Which I doubt, because unless you're fluent in Thai and you're literate in Thai, because the website's in Thai, are you getting an accountant to do it? Are you getting an agent to do it? Or are you getting your wife to do it? I'm the latter. I consider myself so, I'm going to do shop 6. I consider myself so fortunate to be married to the woman I'm married to, even though I document our shortcomings and our problems. But by virtue of the fact that she's a banker, it really makes a huge difference, positive difference. Songkran is coming up. In about 3 or 4 days. And I saw on Google today, I saw in the Bangkok Post, as Benjamin Hart would say, I decided to make this video after reading an article in the Bangkok Post, blah, 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 blah. Well, I did see it, that the authorities have determined, don't quote me, this is what I've seen, or what I'm privy to in terms of public information, that the authorities are banning alcohol consumption in places like Silom for Songkran Day, in places like Silom and Sukhumvit and places like that, and they're, again, you'll check this out for yourself, curtailing the spraying of water. I think it has to finish by 10 p.m. or something like that. I'm not sure. I doubt very much that ban extends to places that aren't frequented by tourists. Not so much the alcohol ban, but the water spraying, curtailing the water spraying, that would be a blessing. I dislike not the festival of Songkran for the sake of it, because I know it's a religious festival, but the part of it, the social part of it, the part of it that lends itself to water spraying, I just cannot stand it. I just cannot stand it. And if you're the same vintage as me, you can probably identify with what I'm saying. I mean, the idea of hell for me would be on Khao San Road. The idea of hell for me would be on Khao San Road on Songkran night. Gee, and all these tourists, backpacker tourists, with their water guns, as if, oh God. I've never done it. I have never, ever done it. I've been to Khao San Road once, and I couldn't hear myself think with the music. I suppose we all turn into our parents. There's a phrase that I hear a lot of Thais using. After Songkran. Blah, 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 after Songkran. Blah, 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 after Songkran. So, I suppose my wife is not dragging her heels on the tax thing. She's busy enough doing other stuff. But she's in the know that it will probably be all right to fulfill to submit the documentation, the tax documentation after Songkran. I'd imagine. This is Thursday. And I've noted the traffic a little bit lighter. Bangkok is a primate city. And it empties out at times like New Year's and Songkran. Just everyone leaves. We're staying in Bangkok for it. And to be honest with you, it's not my favourite time of year at all. They have a big party down in the mother's house, not too far from here. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. The whole family come along. And less every year because people are dying. It's terrible like that. And they sit, usually the beer bandit will be there till the death, and they sit on the street, sopping wet with water, drinking Leo with ice, listening to Thai music on these big speakers, you know, the traditional Thai stuff. And it's just, that's taxing. Let me know. Let me know in the comments how you're addressing the tax thing in Thailand. Or are you bothering to do it at all? Somebody, I have been in correspondence with someone, another expat, and they said it was crazy that they weren't doing it. But I can't see how you can get away with it, because if you've got money coming in, and you're here, if you've got money coming into Thailand, and you're here for more than 180 days in the calendar year, you're liable for tax on that income. Let me finish this. Oh, dear God. This is delicious. Let me finish this and we reconvene. I'm incorporating, as you can see, exercise as part of my daily routine, into my daily routine. And making videos. So what I can do is I can make a video, I can walk, and I can relax, and I can walk again, and I can improve my health and improve my lifestyle, hopefully. Hubba. That was excellent. That was absolutely excellent. Did the trick. Now to see what the damage is. Oh, dear God. Hang on. Check me in the car. Okay. Bad now? Jet sip. Okay. Thank you. So 70 baht for all that. That's not bad at all. I expected I saved some money by not drinking Coke. Thank you. Come on. It's amazing. They pay no heed. They pay no heed to what I'm doing at all. It's wonderful. I said it before. You can be invisible in Thailand if you want to be. Did I forget that? No, I didn't. Oh, I did. So that was delicious. It really was. Do you know, as you do know, there's nothing certain in life, only death and taxes. They're the two certain things. And I'm going to read you a quote that I got off social media yesterday. Someone sent it to me. A 90-year-old man once said, "Most of what you worry about never happens, but you still lose years stressing." He said a lot of other things as well. I'm not going to worry. I said before, I'm not worried anymore. I was worried with me vertigo, and I still am. Is that too dark? I still am. But I'm not going to worry about the tax because I'm making the effort to do it, and she knows She knows how important it is, and she'll submit the documentation when she sees fit. But you've submitted your documentation. You've nailed your colours to the mast. Thank you so much for your support to this channel, lads. I really mean it. I really, really mean it. Without you, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be talking to myself. I said it a million times before. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. Let me know about your tax, what you're doing with it. I'm going to head home and relax. It's been 1.5 kilometers to come here. It's 1.5 kilometers to go home. So that's 3 kilometers in the morning. And that's just my morning exercise. So I am changing my ways. But I tell you this much, Songkran is coming up, and regardless of how I say that I won't be drinking or anything like that, how can you not? How can I spend all day down in my mother's house with her family listening to Thai music when they're all drinking Leo and not bloody well drink? Jesus. Anyway, let's move on, move up and move out. I'll see you again very soon.